Dios les bendiga a todos. God bless everyone. Estamos acá con ustedes nuevamente en la conexión espiritual. Esperamos que sea de bendición este servicio para ustedes en este momento. Tenemos con nosotros un invitado especial. We have a special guest with us. We hope that this is a blessing for you. Tenemos a David Medina. We have David Medina. Y así vamos a hacer una oración para dar comienzo a esta conversación que creo que de alguna manera u otra va a tocar su vida. We're going to say a prayer. We're going to, as we get ready to start this conversation, that one way or another we think is going to be a blessing to your life. Oremos. Amantísimo Dios, venimos delante de tu presencia. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before your presence. Te agradecemos, Señor, Padre, porque reconocemos que tienes un plan y un propósito, Padre, en todo lo que haces en nuestras vidas. Father, we recognize, Lord, that you have a plan and a purpose for everything, Father, that you allow to happen in our lives. Te pedimos, Señor, que tú hables a nuestras vidas a través de esta conversación. We pray, Father, that you speak to our lives through this conversation. Para que podamos obtener y escuchar palabras edificantes. That we'll be able, Father, to get, Lord, edifying words, Father, and get something positive, algo positivo, Señor, de esta conversación, out of this conversation. Para tu gloria y tu honra, for your glory and honor. Que tu nombre sea glorificado a través de todo lo que se hable en esta noche. That your name will be glorified, Father, based on whatever it is that we discuss and talk about this evening, my God. In the name of Jesus, en el nombre de Jesús. Amén. Y amén. Y así antes de entrar, me gustaría leer el versículo que vamos a estar, yo creo que reflexionando más que nada a través de esta conversación. We'd like to read a Bible verse that we're going to be, I think, reflecting more than anything throughout this conversation, which many of you may actually know, que quizás muchos se lo saben de memoria, que se encuentra en Jeremías 33:3, Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3, y dice: llamadme y responderé, y te anunciaré cosas grandes y misteriosas que tú ignoras. Otras versiones dicen: clama a mí, te responderé y te mostraré cosas que tú no conoces. In English, Jeremiah 33:3, call to me and I will answer you, and I will tell you wonderful and marvelous things that you do not know about. Así que vamos a escuchar una alabanza de nuestro hermano David. We're going to listen to a song from our brother David titulada Oveja Descarriada. A sheep that has wandered, a wandered sheep.
Bueno, que el Señor continúe bendiciendo. Para mí es un privilegio estar aquí, especialmente a través de las redes sociales y demás.
God bless you. It is a privilege for me to be here with you, especially through social media and whichever means this is shared.
Para compartirles ciertos segmentos de mi testimonio.
To share with you some areas of my testimony.
De donde Dios me sacó.
Where God took me out from.
Y las bendiciones que Dios me ha dado a través del tiempo que ha pasado.
And the blessings that God has given me throughout the time that has taken place.
Me identifico con este himno porque cuando me aparté de los caminos del Señor,
I connect with this song because when I left the Lord's path,
este himno lo cantaban en la iglesia una de las iglesias que mi padre fundó.
This song was actually sung at one of the churches that his father founded.
Y lo cantaba un hermano bien viejito que le decía hermano Sabak, que escribía.
And it was sung by a brother named Sabak. He used to write songs.
Y dice así: Oveja descarriada,
wandered sheep.
Amado pastor, ore por mi alma, por mi necedad. Yo dejé al Señor y hoy siento en mi alma un triste lamento que a veces me encuentro clamando al Señor, que a veces me encuentro gracia y sentir su amor. Es como la hiedra que pierde su aroma cuando el viento sopla, pierde su aroma. Cuando el viento sopla, pierde su olor. Ore por mi alma, ore por favor. Sé que su oración Dios la escuchará. Ya no tengo cara, no resisto más. Por amor mi Cristo, ten de mi piedad. Ya no tengo para más, no resisto más. Por amor mi Cristo, ten de mi piedad. Ten de mi piedad. Dios le bendiga, espero que le haya agradado y que hayan escuchado la letra, estudiado la letra de este himno.
Hope that you liked the song and that it was a blessing to your life, especially the lyrics of this song. For those of you that don't speak Spanish, well, you're going to have to learn. Va a tener que aprender si no habla inglés, español. Bueno, pues así vamos entonces a dar comienzo. Le hemos dado también a esta conversación, to this conversation, a este testimonio, to this testimony, le hemos dado el tema de las tinieblas a la luz, from darkness to light. Porque como escucharán en la vida de nuestro hermano David, as you hear in David's life, he'll be able to talk how God took him from darkness, como Dios lo sacó de la oscuridad para traerlo a sí mismo hasta la luz. Así que vamos a algunos de los temas de cuento. Some of the topics we're going to be discussing, whether today or another occasion, sea hoy o en alguna otra ocasión. Vamos a hablar un poco de violencia, muertes, tráfico de droga, de vicios, alcoholismo, amistades adictas, momentos bajos, depresión, pensamientos de suicidio. We're going to talk about some topics such as whether today or the days to follow, violence, death, drug trafficking, alcoholism, friendships with friends that were actually addicts, times of difficulty, depression, suicidal thoughts, and so forth. So, just to get started, para así mismo comenzar, David, si nos podría hablar un poquito, vamos a decir para las personas que no le conocen, for the people that don't know, ¿quién es David Medina? ¿De dónde salió David? Who is David Medina? Where did you come from?
Bueno, yo nací en el estado de New York.
He was born in New York.
En Manhattan.
In Manhattan.
Soy hijo de padres cristianos, de pastores.
He's the son of Christian parents, pastors.
El papá mío se llama el reverendo Ángel Medina.
His name is Reverend Angel Medina.
Y su esposa, que es mi madre, Carmen Maldonado.
And his wife, who is his mother, Carmen Maldonado.
Y con esto le digo que cuando nací en la ciudad de Nueva York, mis padres se trasladaron, o sea, me llevaron a Puerto Rico.
When he was born in the city of Manhattan in New York, he was brought to Puerto Rico by his family.
Cuando tenía 2 añitos de edad.
When he was 2 years old.
Pasé parte de la niñez mía con mi abuela.
He spent a part of his childhood with his grandmother.
Cristiano, una sierva del Señor.
Also a servant of the Lord, a Christian woman.
Ella me enseñó mucho, aprendí mucho.
She told me a lot of things. I learned a lot of things from her.
Especialmente la quise mucho porque fue una de las pilares que me enseñó aparte de mis padres, fue una de las que me instruyó en el camino del Evangelio.
So my grandmother was somebody who I love a lot because, besides, supporting my parents, but She was one of the pillars in my life that instructed me in the path of the Lord and how to follow the Lord.
Y así seguí creciendo,
He kept on growing,
con ciertas inquietudes que no tenían mis demás hermanos.
and he experienced certain situations within himself that his brothers didn't have. ¿Cuántos hermanos y hermanas eran? How many brothers, sisters?
Éramos 4 varones y una hembra.
It was four brothers and 1 sister, so 5 siblings.
Lamentablemente,
Sadly enough,
mi hermana tenía 7 años cuando partió con el Señor.
sadly enough, his sister passed away when she was only 7 years old.
Con un tumor interno en el cerebro.
She had a tumor in her brain,
Y era la única hembra,
and she was the only girl of the family.
que era la niña del hogar, como dicen.
She was the girl, the bright star of the house, la estrella brillante de la casa.
Sí, y en realidad pues mis padres, especialmente mi madre, sufrió mucho.
You know, his parents suffered a lot, especially his mother suffered tremendously.
Y así pues seguí creciendo. Después me fui mi abuela me llevó donde los padres míos cuando eso vivíamos en la 27 en Santurce.
He continued growing, and then his parents brought him to con tu tía?
Con mis padres. Vinieron con mis padres.
His parents came back, and then they went and moved to the 27th in Santurce, Puerto Rico, where I was born. Donde yo nací, en Santurce.
Amén.
Quiero throw that in there, poner eso ahí porque bueno, pero bueno.
Sí, en realidad en esa época que estaba creciendo y criándome, pues hice amistades era un sitio que no era muy bueno, que digamos.
So as he was growing up, you know, in that area, he made friends. It was a place that might not have been, you know, the greatest of the places. About how old were you? ¿Cómo qué edad tenías en ese momento?
Tenía como algunos 7, 8 años.
Around 7, 8 years old.
Pero yo era terrible.
But I was terrible. Defínenos terrible, por favor. Can you define terrible?
Terrible, que hacía cosas que los demás no hacían y mi mamá siempre estaba detrás de mí.
He would do things that his brothers would not do, other people didn't do, so his mom was always chasing after him.
Era incorregible.
He had no correction.
And then mi papá trabajaba en esa época, lo que se ganaba era una miseria.
You know, his father worked, and during that time, what he would be making really was like a misery. Really wasn't much.
Sí, y ya pues mi padre y mi madre veían ciertas inquietudes en mí que no lo tenían los demás hermanos míos.
And his parents, you know, they had some concerns about him, not things that they did not notice that was happening also to his brothers as well.
Pero fíjese, me viene a la memoria siempre.
But listen to this. It always comes to my memory, to my mind,
volviendo atrás,
as I go back,
que había un hermano de la iglesia que pertenecía a la iglesia de mi papá en Manhattan.
There was a brother from the church in Manhattan, from his father's church.
Un hermano bien pudiente económicamente.
He was a brother that was well off, financially speaking.
And then él sintió una inquietud cuando yo tenía apenas 1 añito y medio.
When David was about 1 year and a half old.
Me acuerdo que mi madre me contó cuando salió embarazada de mí.
His mother told him that when she became pregnant with him,
que mi nombre iba a ser David,
that his name was going to be David,
como el rey David,
as King David from the Bible, de la Biblia.
Y que iba a ser bendecido,
and that he was going to be blessed,
iba a hacer muchas cosas,
and that I was going to do many things.
Mi madre pensaba cosas buenas.
My mother thought of really good things.
Pero el tiempo pasó.
But time passed.
Entonces este hermano,
and this brother,
le dijo a mi mamá,
told my mother,
Mana Carmen,
Sister Carmen,
yo siento una inquietud.
I feel this feeling of urgency.
Me gustaría que usted me regalara ese niño.
I would like for you to give me your child.
Porque ese niño tiene algo especial.
Because that child has something special.
Eso el Señor me ha mostrado.
That's what God has showed me.
Lo voy a-
¿Cómo reaccionó tu mamá a eso?
Ahí vamos.
Okay, here we go. How did his mother respond to that? Well, es una pregunta medio
Entonces
dura.
le dice a mi madre, fíjese una cosa, yo he visto una inquietud, o sea, tengo una inquietud hacia ese niño.
It's like I have this like, you know, feeling towards this child.
Ese niño lo voy a mandar a las mejores escuelas, las mejores universidades.
You know, I will send him to the best schools, to the best colleges.
Y yo sé que él puede llegar a ser presidente de los Estados Unidos.
And I know that one day he'll even be able to become the president of the United States.
Y él, pues, la madre mía simplemente le dijo, hermano, yo no regalo mis hijos.
And then, you know, David's mother said to him, brother, I don't gift my children.
Entonces el hermano por hermana piensa en el futuro de él.
And then he said to her, but sister, think about his future.
Se le va a hacer un poco difícil a ustedes levantarlo.
It's going to be difficult for you to raise him. De todos en la familia, from the family, tú eras el menor.
No, había uno mayor que yo.
He had one
O sea,
child
hay uno
that was
mayor.
older. He still has one that's older than him.
Se llama Miguel Ángel Medina.
Miguel Ángel Medina is the oldest.
Pegó a predicar a los 10 años de edad.
He started preaching when he was 10 years old.
Entonces, pues, estando ahí, pues nació el otro hermano mío menor, Osea Medina.
And then Hosea Medina was born. He's younger than him.
Yeah. Entonces, pues, cogimos. Y en realidad, brincando de la historia, pues mami le dijo en realidad que no, ella no regalaba a sus hijos, que la perdonara, pero ella no era así.
So, you know, jumping a little bit in the story, you know, his mother told him, listen, I can't give away my child. Like, I don't do that.
Entonces, pues ahí, pues ya a los 2 años que tenía de edad,
When he was 2 years old,
mi padre puso un pastor en la iglesia que tenía.
at that time, his father put a pastor in the church that he was pastoring at that time.
Y nos marchamos a Puerto Rico.
And then they moved to Puerto Rico.
Y así pasó el tiempo.
And then time continued to pass.
Ahí fue que yo fui con mi abuela.
That's when he went with his grandmother.
Tuve como hasta los 5 años, por ahí, 5 años y medio por ahí con ella.
He stayed with his grandmother until he was about 5 years old.
Pero mi madre no estaba contenta con eso.
But his mother was not happy with him being with grandma.
Porque ella quería que yo me criara junto con mis otros hermanos.
She wanted for him to grow up with his siblings.
Entonces, como a los 2 años de mi madre llevarme,
About 2 years after his mother had taken him,
mi hermanita
his sister,
tenía un dolor de cabeza bien fuerte.
she had a really strong headache.
En
A
esa,
lot of pain in her head, sorry.
y en esa época pues no había lo que hay ahora.
And during those times, there weren't the things that we have nowadays. You know, were not readily available as they are today.
Sí, no habían tantos programas y no habían tantos hospitales.
There were not that many hospitals and that many different medical programs either.
Había un solo hospital que era en la 22:30
There was only one hospital that was in 22 and a half,
y ahí fue que la llevaron.
and that's where she was taken.
Ahí fue que le descubrieron el tumor.
That's where the tumor was discovered.
Entonces no le dieron mucho tiempo, había que operarla de emergencia.
They didn't really give her too much time. She had to have a surgery in an urgency.
Hicieron la operación y duró viva prácticamente con máquinas y eso, porque fueron como algunas 2 semanas o 3.
They had to do the operation, and what she managed to survive. You know, really wasn't that long. She was alive for another 2 to 3 weeks, sadly enough.
Y eso fue uno de los azotes más grandes que yo recibí porque yo amaba a mi hermana.
That was one of the hardest things that he had to deal with because he loved his sister.
Entonces pues ahí pues seguí creciendo.
He continued growing up.
Entonces mi madre pues ya la niña había fallecido.
Then you know, his mother, his sister had already passed away.
Ya yo tenía 18, casi 8 años. Entonces,
He already had about 8 years old.
es como dicen en Puerto Rico, yo era el cabresto de la familia.
El cabresto.
Cabresto.
El cabresto. That just like they say in Puerto Rico, that he was the cabresto. ¿Qué es un cabresto? What's
Un
a
cabresto es una persona que si un hermano, me tocan un hermano, yo iba y fuera quien fuera, yo le metía las manos y...
Alright, so it's somebody who, if they mess with your brother or your sister, your siblings, somebody says something, he's gonna go and he's gonna jump right to defend the person.
No importa la estatura, no
It
miraba
didn't matter
bigote.
how big the person was, it didn't look at how tall somebody was.
Yeah. Entonces pues, ¿qué pasa? Mi madre, nosotros vivíamos al lado de la laguna.
They live right next to a lagoon, like a lake. Como un lago.
Como un lago, sí.
Yeah, like a lake.
Y a mí me gustaba la pesca.
And he liked to go fishing.
Y venía de la escuela y pegaba a tirar hilos para pescar anzuelo.
And he would go after school and he would throw the hooks into the water.
Mi madre buscándome, yo estaba trepado en un árbol tirando anzuelo en eso.
His mom was looking for him and he was, he climbed up a tree and he was just throwing the hooks into the water.
Entonces mi madre no estaba conforme, mi madre decía, perdí la niña, voy a perderla a este ahogado.
So then his mother wasn't she wasn't pleased. She's like, I lost my daughter and now I'm going to lose this one by him drowning, falling off that tree. Cayéndose del árbol.
Entonces mi madre se conectó con mi abuela.
Then his mother connected with the grandmother.
Y le dijo, ven para que te lleve a alguien de los muchachos.
And then she said to him, come so you could take one of the kids.
Entonces, como éramos 4 varones,
Because it was, they had four boys.
pues mami le preguntó a mi abuela,
His mother asked the grandmother.
y era porque la situación era bien precoz, que no había que comer.
And it was because it was a tough situation. They didn't really have food to eat.
Entonces mi abuela le dijo a mami, bueno, pues dame uno.
So then, grandma said to her, well, give me one of them.
Pero mi abuela dijo, dame a David porque ese es el más terrible.
But she said to the mother, give me David because he's the most horrible one.
Entonces,
Pero
pues,
eso fue con cariño que lo
Sí,
dijo.
me lo
She
dijo.
said that with
Sí.
tenderness,
Sí, para evitar que yo muriera ahogado, me pasara algo.
just to keep him from dying, drowned in water, something happened to him.
Y me acuerdo que no quería irme, quería
I
estar con mi
remember
hermano.
I didn't want to leave. I wanted to be with my brothers.
Pero mi abuela, pataleando y llorando, me montó en el carro como quiera.
But my grandma, no matter how much I fought, she put me in the car.
Entonces, pues me llevaron, me fui con ellos.
They took me, so I went with them.
Pero fíjate una anécdota que yo me acuerdo de esto porque mami le explicó cuando mi abuela estaba para escoger a alguien.
So there's a little anecdote that I want to tell you that, his mother explained to the grandmother when she was about ready to pick somebody,
Si ella quería saber cuál se iba a llevar,
if she knew which one she would take,
pero la abuela mía sabía que yo era bastante terrible.
but she already kind of knew ahead of time that, David was kind of terrible.
Y mami le explica y dice, mami, llévate. Mami no le dijo, llévate. ¿Tú sabes lo que hizo David?
She wouldn't say, Mom, take David, but she did say, Mom, she's like, oh, Mom, you know what David did?
Pues había un muchacho vecino
There were these neighbors, teenagers.
que le decían Achote de apodo.
The nickname was Achiote.
Y era terrible porque en la barriada todo el mundo lo respetaba porque era terrible.
And he was terrible, and around that town, everybody, that city, everybody respected him.
Y me acuerdo que un día salgo de la escuela, me ven apuntado, yo estaba en la escuela acá, en el Santurce, en la 27.
He remembers that he was in school, he came out of school in the 27th Street.
Entonces, el hermano mío salía primero que yo.
His brother came out of school first.
Entonces, cuando llegué a casa, que estoy llegando a mi casa, era por un callejón que había una vereda.
As he's getting to his house, he's going through a little walkway, like a little sidewalk.
Entonces, para rellenar eso, y como eso era laguna,
And because it was around the lake area,
rellenaron con pedazos de bloques.
they took cement blocks and they just filled them up. That's how they filled up the area,
Pedazos.
by putting pieces of the blocks around the area.
Y cuando abro un portón de zinc que había,
He opened this like metal gate that was there.
veo al hermano mío mayor
He sees his oldest brother.
en el piso
He's on the floor.
y Achote estaba encima pegándole.
And that guy named Nick, with the nickname Achiote, he was on top of him punching him.
Solté el bultito que tenía,
He had his little backpack and he took it off, he dropped it.
cogí una piedra y le reventé la cabeza. porque
He
estaba
took a
encima.
rock and he went and he just hit him on the head with it, hard.
Yeah, entonces pegó a botar sangre, a gritar y a correr.
He began to bleed and he started to run away and just get away.
Entonces me acuerdo
And he remembers,
que yo levanté a mi hermano del piso,
he picked up his brother from the floor,
a mi hermano mayor,
his oldest brother.
lo levanté y nos metimos para adentro.
Then he picked them up and they went inside.
Como no pasaron 10 minutos cuando estaba la abuela del muchacho,
No, 10 minutes later, the grandmother of the child
llevó el muchacho con la cabeza rajada.
she brought the son with the cut on his head.
Entonces pegó a tener un argumento con mi mamá.
She began to argue with David's mother.
Y la señora le decía que yo era terrible, que yo era un asesino.
As she was telling his mother, he's terrible, he's a murderer.
Entonces mi mamá le dijo simplemente,
And his mother said, simply,
pregunte al vecindario quién es el asesino y quién es el terrible aquí en este lugar.
she told the lady, she said, you ask the neighborhood and the neighbors, who is the murderer in this place.
Entonces la señora me preguntó, ¿por qué le rajaste la cabeza?
And then, she said to him, why did you crack his head open or just, cut him on his head?
Entonces le contesté, simple, le rajé la cabeza porque estaba pegándole a mi hermano.
And he said, well, I hit him on his head because he was hitting my brother.
Entonces la señora se llevó el muchacho.
And then at that time, the woman took her son away.
Y cuando iba caminando, voy a hablar con la policía, le dijo.
And then as she was going away, she said, I'm going to talk to the police.
Y mi madre le contestó, llame a la policía. ¿Sabe por qué?
He's like, yes, please go call the police. You know why?
Porque se van a llevar a su hijo, a su nieto, porque era nieto de ella.
They're going to take your grandson.
Y los míos no, porque mis hijos no han dado problemas aquí en el vecindario.
They're going to take your son. They're not going to take your grandson. They're not going to take my children because my children don't mess with anybody here.
Y esa fue una de las cosas, principios que yo hice, que en realidad había sangre envuelta.
That was one of the first things that he did that actually had blood as part of the situation.
Entonces, pues, volviendo a lo otro, pues la abuela mía, me fui con la abuela mía.
So then after that, so he going back to the story, so he went with his grandmother.
Estuve con ella ya como hasta los 13 años.
He spent until he was about 13 years old with her.
Pero lo raro del caso fue,
The strange thing of this situation was,
cuando tenía 8 años y medio, 9,
when he was between 8.5 and 9 years old,
tenía un amigo que estudiaba conmigo en la escuela en San Isidro, ya nos habíamos mudado para San Isidro.
he had a friend that went to the school in San Isidro, and they had already moved to around that area.
Un barrio de Canóvanas.
It's a town of Canóvanas, which is a town in Puerto Rico.
Entonces estamos jugando afuera así en una casa y hay un driveway
They're just playing outside in a house, and there's this driveway there, una marquesina,
con canicas.
and they have marbles.
Entonces está el niño y yo jugando, el amiguito mío.
So he's there with his friends. They're just playing marbles on the ground.
En esos momentos llegó el esposo de ella,
Then the husband comes, de tu abuela.
no de la señora que vivía ahí, de la mamá del amigo.
Okay, the husband of the owner of the house where they were playing marbles came.
Pues entonces, yo estaba jugando afuera con él y
They were just playing outside with him.
lo único que oí fueron unos gritos
He heard some yelling,
y gritos y gritos.
and then yell, more shouting and shouting.
Pero el amigo mío no hacía caso porque ellos se pasaban siempre peleando.
And his friend didn't really respond because they were always fighting.
En esos momentos
That moment,
yo me levanto,
I get up,
cuando miro la veo a ella que viene ensangrentada completamente.
When I get up, I see her coming, and she's bleeding. She's just totally covered in blood.
Y lo veo a él con un cuchillo bastante grande.
And I see him coming out with a huge knife that was pretty big.
Mientras ella corría para escapar,
And as she's running to escape,
le clavó el cuchillo más de 10 veces. Yo me quedé petrificado.
¿tú viste eso?
¿Sí?
Also, so as she's trying to escape, he stabbed her about 10 times. I just asked him, did you see that happen? He's like, yeah, I was right there.
Entonces, lo único que vi fue él con el cuchillo sangrando.
He got to see just as he's
Lleno de
holding the knife full of blood,
Y ella cayó en mis pies.
and then she fell at his feet, at David's feet.
Yo no me moví.
He didn't move.
El hijo de ella se quedó en cuclilla como estaba, mirando la escena.
Her son just froze, looking at the scene.
Entonces, lo que hice fue que caí en sí de momento
And then, I kind of responded,
y me fui corriendo.
and I just ran, and I just left,
Y me fui a mi casa.
and I went to my house.
Recuerdo que la iglesia quedaba al frente y la casa quedaba en la parte de atrás.
I remember the church was in the front, and the house was right behind it.
En esos momentos no hablé con nadie.
At that time, I didn't talk to anybody.
Sí, mi madre me notó que estaba pálido, pálido como un papel.
His mother noticed that he was very pale, like as white as paper.
Y yo no hablaba con ella.
And then he wouldn't talk to her.
No hablé con ella por espacio de 3 o 4 días, que ella me notaba raro.
He didn't talk to her about the situation for 3 to 4 days.
También cuando fui a la escuela, el maestro mío, que era Mr. Sanjulo,
And then when he went to school, Mr. Sanjulo, who was there,
me preguntó qué te pasa, porque yo era diferente.
he was asking him, well, what happened? Like, you're acting different.
Entonces, pues, no le conté a nadie, me quedé con eso.
And he didn't tell anybody. He just stayed with that.
Y la casualidad de la vida es que tengo otro amigo
And then the coincidences of the world, this life, is that he has another friend.
que se llamaba Félix.
His name was Felix.
Y estamos jugando, era en la otra calle donde mataron a esa señora.
They were playing a game. They were in another street, very close, cerquita,
Bien cerquita.
very, very close to where the other woman was actually stabbed.
Y estoy jugando con Félix, lo mismo, canicas.
He's playing with Felix. They're playing marbles.
Y estoy así jugando cuando de momento
He's playing with him when all of a sudden
el señor era un zapatero, tenía una zapatería ahí mismo.
he was like a shoe shiner, que brillaba zapatos.
Zapato no arreglaba zapatos.
Oh, he was like a shoemaker, like fixes shoes.
Sí, fixes
Arreglaba zapatos.
Entonces, pues, estábamos jugando y me acuerdo que él estaba construyendo la casa de cemento.
So they were playing, and el papá del muchacho,
Ajá.
the kid's father that he was playing with, was like building a cement house right where they were.
Entonces vino ella, o sea, él, y se bajó y quería el lunch, porque estaba trabajando.
Then the father came down and he wanted lunch, so he, because he was working in the house.
Pero la señora cogió un martillo y le dio 2 martillazos en la cabeza. Y se pasó, güey. Se murió al esposo.
So the husband comes from down from up there that he's working on the house, and he asks her for food, and then the mother, the wife, took a hammer and hit him on the head twice with the hammer, and he died immediately. Pero él le gritó,
No, él solamente le dijo, ¿dónde está mi almuerzo?
Oh, he said to her, where's my lunch?
Y se va a tener que irte a almorzar a la calle. Ahí fue que cogió el martillo y le dio.
And then she said to him, oh, you're gonna have to go eat lunch out on the street. And then she took the hammer and hit him.
Y lo mismo hice, me fui a correr.
And then he did the same thing. He just went and he left. Y tú también viste eso.
Eso.
And he also witnessed that. Imagínese un niño 8 años aproximadamente en ese momento.
Como 8 años y medio, 9.
He's around 8 and a half, 9 years old. Imagínese el impacto que tiene eso en un niño. Like the impact that has in the mind of a child. La mente de un niño tan pequeño.
Y no habían pasado 3 semanas de la otra muerte.
And it wasn't even 3 weeks from the other death that he had just witnessed. A street over, una calle que
Una
va
calle próxima.
atrás. Wow.
Y eso fue,
y te fuiste entonces también.
sí me fui. Y lo
So
mismo
he just
pasó.
went and
No
he
comenté
left.
con nadie y me tragué eso. Hasta el sol de hoy que lo estoy comentando en esto.
He didn't tell anybody, and literally until today that he's sharing it.
Que fue una experiencia de mi niñez.
It was an experience from his childhood.
Que yo creo que tuvieron que marcar algo, porque en la inocencia de un niño ver una cosa así, 2 asesinatos ahí.
That he believes that it may have had something to do with his life later, because for a child so young to witness 2 murders, that's very difficult.
Y después pues me aferré a la vida común, tranquilo, iba a la escuela.
And he just went about his life, just continue his daily routine, going to school.
No era muy bueno en la escuela.
He wasn't too into school. He didn't do too well.
Siempre habían esos cheris de pueblo en las escuelas, que eran los que repartían leña.
Sometimes, sometimes there were kids that were not really the best, and they were the ones that kind of kept the vice principals busy.
Sí, ya. Entonces, pues, hasta que tropezaban conmigo.
And then, until somebody came and messed with him.
Sí, esos tipos que venían así, que él sabe que eran abusadores, yo los madrugaba, yo le daba antes que ellos me dieran.
So sometimes these kids that they walk around and thinking that they were all that, when they would mess with people, when they would mess with him, then before they even got into an altercation, he would be the one to get it started and finished.
Yeah. Siempre me acuerdo de eso y siempre lo tengo en la memoria, pero le doy gracias al Señor.
He always remembers that, but he thanks the Lord today.
Sí, porque aprendí la música de oído.
He was able to learn music en una edad temprana.
Sí, aprendí cuando estaba en la escuela, pero no iba a la escuela de música. Yo estaba aprendiendo en la iglesia con un hermano que era el músico de la iglesia, que le decía hermano Machuca.
So he didn't learn music as an early child from school. He actually learned it from church with a brother named Brother Machuca at church.
Sí, entonces él era el que me vio el interés que yo tenía.
He saw the interest that he had.
Porque mi tío me hizo una guitarrita, me acuerdo como a la hora, que era una latita de sardina.
I remember like if it was today that his uncle made him a guitar. Una lata de sardina.
Una latita de sardina de esas ovaladas.
La grandecita así o pequeña?
De las ovaladas esas.
Okay, so his uncle made him a guitar with a sardine can, the one that's like an oval shape.
Entonces pues le puso hilo de pescar como cuerda.
He put as the strings, he put fishing line.
Entonces pues eso yo estaba entusiasmado, me iba sentado a ver lo que él hacía y yo ahí.
He was very enthusiastic about it, watching his uncle what he was doing.
Entonces pues cuando el hermano Machuca tocaba yo siempre estaba ahí pendiente.
When Brother Machuca was playing, I was always watching him, paying attention to what he was doing.
Entonces hermano Machuca vio que yo estaba interesado en la música.
And then Brother Machuca noticed that I was very interested in music.
Y le dijo a papi,
and he told his father,
Mano Medina, vamos a tener un músico aquí.
We're going to have a musician here.
Pero vamos a regalar una guitarrita. Yo pongo la mitad del dinero y usted pone la otra mitad.
So, but let's get him a guitar. I'll put half the money and you put the other half.
Y así lo hicieron.
And that's how they did it.
Y así empecé yo en la cuestión de la música y eso. De oído, porque no sé nota, no sé nada.
And then that's how he started in music. Back then, he said by ear, because don't talk to me about reading notes. Reading music.
No, sí, siempre me metía con gente que eran músicos profesionales.
He would always go with people that were like professional musicians. Desde joven,
Sí.
So as a young child, he would do that para aprender más y más.
Entonces lo que hacía era que ellos me decían, me daban una nota de musical y yo digo, no, arranca que yo te sigo.
So they would tell him, oh, play this musical note. And he would tell them, no, you start and I'll follow. Así que yo comenzaba, te escuchaba y ya tú brincabas encima.
Y doy testimonio que tú eres testigo de eso, que yo no hago.
So I'm a witness of that. So they would get started and he would listen and then he would just jump on it at a given point.
Yeah. Le doy gracias a eso, a Dios por eso, porque es un don bien bonito.
I thank God for that, because that's a beautiful gift that He gave me.
Después, cuando crecí un poco,
when I got a little older, ¿cómo queda? Around how old?
Ya empecé como a los 11 o 2, unos 13 años. Como a los
that
13
were
años.
around 13 years old.
Pues había gente que me oían tocar
Some people had heard him already play,
y le gustaba como yo tocaba.
and they liked how he played.
Entonces, pues, uno era Don Carlos,
Like this man named Don Carlos.
que era un dueño de una cadena de farmacias, las farmacias Palacio.
He owned a chain of pharmacies, of Palacio pharmacies.
Entonces me oyó tocando una noche.
He heard him playing one night.
Me acuerdo que estaba este cantante José Antonio Salamán.
And then there was a singer there, José Antonio Salamán.
Y yo ya me había descarrilado, me había ido un poquito para la izquierda, como dicen.
And then he had already kind of like left the Lord's path. He kind of went a little bit to the left.
Entonces había músicos que me iban a buscar a la casa,
There were some musicians that would actually go to get him at the house,
especialmente en las Navidades.
especially during Christmas time.
So me llevaban y como me gustaba la música típica, yo sabía la música típica.
Because he really liked the typical music. So para lo tipo las parrandas,
Parrandas,
for
sí,
like for Christmas carols,
nightclub,
to play in clubs as well, nightclubs,
sí, tocan unos cuantos nightclubs, hoteles,
hotels,
que les gustaba. Hacían programas para la música típica de Puerto Rico.
hotels that they would like plan these programs where they would do typical Puerto Rican music at these places.
Y así pues comencé, después pues
That's how I started.
pegué, cuando uno va a las nightclubs a tocar,
When people go to nightclubs to play,
pues a los músicos la audiencia le manda tragos.
sometimes the audience sends drinks to the musicians.
De ahí fue donde yo pegué a darme los primeros tragos.
That's actually where he actually got started drinking at that time, to the first drinks that he ever had.
Así sucesivamente seguí en la música, tocando para el mundo.
And then you know, consequently he continued on playing music for the world.
Entonces un día
Then one day,
me acuerdo que yo estaba bien triste.
I remember that I was very sad. Como seguimos los 13 años aproximadamente.
Ya no, ya yo había cubierto ya. Yo era menor cuando iba a tocar esos nightclubs.
When he used to go play at these nightclubs, he was actually younger. He was actually pretty young.
Y entonces me llevaban por la parte de atrás y me metían por el estrado atrás.
So they would actually take him through the back of the building, and then he'll be able to go right through the backstage area.
Entonces estuve tocando mucho con esa gente.
He played a lot with the group of people.
Entonces después, un día me acuerdo
Then he remembers that one day
que estoy en mi casa, en casa de mi mamá.
he's at home with his mother.
Ya nos habíamos mudado para el barrio Campo Rico de Canóvanas.
They had already moved to a town called Campo
Rico.
Campo Rico.
Entonces ahí pues me conecté con ciertos músicos.
Then he connected with certain musicians there.
Entonces pues todas las navidades teniendo contrato con el señor Palacio.
Then every Christmas time they had a contract with Mr. Palacios.
Y eran 10 días que mi mamá no me veía.
10 días.
10 días.
There were about 10 days that his mother had not seen him,
Porque nos iban a diferentes pueblos a tocar.
because they would go travel from town to play.
Entonces ahí pues pegué como dice, estaba vacío, tenía todo eso, tocaba, cantaba y me sentía bien. Pero salía de eso y era como un vacío que sentía.
It says that there was like an emptiness, you know, like he would do these jobs, these gigs as people call them, and he would go play, but then once he finished and he returned home, he felt empty. He felt an emptiness in his heart.
Sentí un vacío que tenía que llenar y no sabía cómo, ni cómo, con qué ni cómo.
He felt this emptiness within his life that he didn't know how to fill it with what he needed to be able to fill that void.
Y me acuerdo que a la edad de los 14 años para 15
I remember when I was around 14 to 15 years old,
comencé en el narcotráfico.
then he began trafficking drugs.
Eso fue en Puerto Rico.
And that happened in Puerto Rico. Ahora déjame hacer una pregunta. Let me ask you a question. Estabas viviendo ese mundo de la música. You were living that life of music. Sentías el vacío. You felt that emptiness. Pero ¿Qué fue lo que te llevó a ese mundo? What was it that took you to that world? ¿Fue una invitación? Was it an invitation?
¿A qué mundo? ¿El de la música?
Al mundo del narcotráfico, to traffic drugs. What brought you to that world?
Bueno, ahí lo que pasaba era que yo, mucha gente, yo adquirí una fama, que yo era bien atrevido, yo no le tenía miedo a nadie.
He was very daring, he didn't fear anybody, so he got, this reputation.
Y yo con un arma encima, pues no era abusador porque no me gustaba el abuso.
And if he had a weapon with him, he wasn't abusive because he didn't like to abuse people.
Pero la voz se fue regando.
But the voice, he got pretty popular out there.
Había un problema, me llamaban a mí.
If there was a problem, he would get a phone call.
Y yo pues iba y resolví el problema.
And then he would go and he would resolve the problems.
Y así sucesivamente fui caminando en ese mundo directivo porque en sí
And so just those steps kind of just kept on falling into place, and he kept on going down that spiral in that world.
la policía sabía quién era yo.
The police knew who he was. Y no por algo bueno. Not for something good.
Ellos sabían que yo era atrevido y que
They knew that he was daring.
en realidad sí, no cometía abusos. Si había una pelea que yo estaba envuelto, ellos sabían que yo no la empecé.
So they knew that he wasn't abusive. If there was a fight that he was a part of, they knew that he didn't start the fight.
Sí quedaba lo último ahí.
But but then at that moment, if I was there, I was like one of the last ones to hit. That's not.
Inclusive muchos policías recibieron un par de cantazos míos.
That there were even some police officers that actually were hit by me at a given time.
Y no de abuso, sino que ellos abusaban con la gente.
And not because I was being abusive towards them, but because they were abusive to people.
Por el poder que tenían.
Because they would use the power that they had. Así que como decir policía, como es brutalidad policíaca.
Lo que está pasando aquí, sí.
Like pretty much exactly what we're seeing in this society, police brutality.
En ese tiempo había un campeón del peso gallo en Puerto Rico, se llamaba de apellido Peyot.
At that time there was this lightweight boxing champion. His last name was Peyot.
Él hizo una amistad muy grande conmigo.
And he became really close friends with David.
Pues gracias primero a mi tío que me enseñó mucho boxeo.
And then thanks first of all to his uncle that taught him a lot of boxing.
Pues yo hacía guante con ese muchacho.
So they would actually como
práctico.
Como sombra, como
sí,
pelea de sombra.
Sí, pues sí, boxeo, pero con guante marcando y demás y tirando.
Okay, so they would do like shadow boxing with each other. They would mark and just practice with each other. Y eso me imagino que te ayudó a ti a desarrollar técnica también de boxeo.
No, yo sabía mucho boxeo.
Oh, he already knew a lot of boxing, but then that also helped him to get better.
Sí, no, él era campeón y yo me metía los guantes con él y decía, wow, no boxea profesional y mira.
It's like, so even he was surprised at how good he was.
Entonces pues, me acuerdo que pues yo cogió un agente que era de drogas y narcóticos, a él y al hermano, que trataron de abusar con él.
So they took an agent that was from trafficking, and this agent tried to abuse them. ¿Abusarlo de qué manera?
Pues lo empujó contra la pared, yo estaba ahí.
Physically, he tried to push him. He pushed him against the wall.
Entonces lo empujó contra la pared para registrarlo. Él dijo, tú no me vas a registrar, yo tienes que registrarme.
Like, he pushed him against the wall so he can search him. And he's like, no, you're not gonna search me.
Entonces el otro hermano pues le tiró, yo aguanté a otro hermano y yo, si te metes vas a tener que bregar conmigo.
And then the other brother jumped in, and I told him, hey, step away because if you get involved, then you're gonna have to deal with me.
Entonces ahí pues lo noqueó, al tipo lo noqueó a la gente, lo tiró.
Then at that time the guy just knocked the other guy down.
Ya, entonces pues ahí, como a los 2 días apareció muerto en un carro, en el baúl de un carro. El boxeador, sí, el amigo mío.
Oh, then his friend, the boxer that had knocked him out, appeared dead like 2 days after in a car.
Pero tuvo que mudarse porque yo supe lo que había pasado, tuvo que mudarse.
¿Se tuvo que mudar el boxeador?
No,
el otro.
El otro, porque el boxeador ya lo habían matado.
So the boxer came he died, And then the other guy that had the issue, el otro muchacho que tuvo el problema, se tuvo que ir. Entonces,
Sí.
he had to get out of there because people have figured, se imaginaban lo que había pasado.
No, que yo estaba buscando, era.
Oh, and then, David was looking for him.
Sí.
Porque esa, prácticamente, para explicarle a la gente que escuchan, quizás no saben, but just to explain to people that don't know, esa es la ley de la calle.
Sí,
That is the law of the street.
no, yo siempre decía a la gente, yo no tengo mucho estudio, pero estudié en la Universidad de la Vida.
It's like he always told people, you know, I might not have, you know, many academic studies, but I did study in the Academy of Life.
Y me di a respetar donde quiera, no abusaba con nadie porque
I was never abusive towards anybody, but you know, I earned my respect. I demanded my respect wherever I went.
siempre me paré entre una escopeta o un cañón o una 9 milímetros que querían matar a alguien que en realidad no se lo merecía.
And he said that he even, you know, stood up in the midst of when people would even try to kill somebody that didn't deserve it, you know, at the barrel of a 9 millimeter gun.
Sí, pues, y así, me acuerdo con los carteles que yo trabajé, que empecé con ellos, me decían, David, nadie va a poner la cabeza de ellos para que le vayan a dar un tiro por ti.
So in the cartels, the drug cartels that he was a part of, he was taught, hey, nobody's gonna put their head on a gun for you.
Porque yo no dejaba que abusaran de nadie.
Because he didn't like it when people, you know, were abusive towards anybody.
Y así sucesivamente seguí caminando en ese mundo.
And then, you know, successively he can continue walking in that world.
Conocí mucha gente.
He got to know a lot of people.
En realidad gente que eran bien respetadas en esa vida, en ese mundo.
People who were very well respected in that world.
Inclusive le llegué a predicar a uno de ellos.
Nevertheless, I even got to actually preach to one of them.
Y él me decía, óyeme, pero ¿por qué tú me predicas si tú estás peor que yo?
And he told them, why are you preaching to me if you're worse than me?
Pero sentí eso de momento,
But he just felt that at the moment. Y ahora que tú dices la parte de la prédica, now you mentioned about the preaching. En estos momentos, ¿tu familia sabía lo que estaba pasando? Did your family know what was going on? ¿Se imaginaban? Did they imagine?
Bueno, nunca llevé droga a mi casa.
I never brought drugs to my house.
Nunca mis hijos vieron que yo le di droga o estaba haciendo droga.
His children never ever saw that there was drugs or that he was doing drugs.
Porque en realidad ellos lo que veían era dinero y lo que yo les compraba, que ellos tenían lo mejor.
Because in reality, all they saw was money because they had the best.
Y si eran tenis de 200, 300 pesos, se las ponían porque yo se las compraba.
If there were sneakers that were $200, $300, they would wear it because I would buy it for them.
Inclusive ayudé a muchas personas.
Then not just that, he also helped a lot of people.
Me llegaron a poner el nombre de Robin Hood de Loisai.
De Loiza.
Del Loisai.
Oh, okay. He even got the nickname Robin Hood from the Low East Side.
Sí, ayudé a muchas personas, aparte de que estaba haciendo las cosas mal.
Even though he was doing wrong things, he helped a lot of people during that time.
Sí,
Y durante ese tiempo, during that time, ¿sentías que habías rellenado el vacío? Did you feel that you had filled that void, that emptiness?
Fíjate, yo lo tuve todo.
I had it all.
Carros, compañías,
We had
negocios,
companies, business, cars,
casa,
houses,
todo.
everything.
Prendas, que eso a mí me decían.
Jewelry that he used to love.
A mí decían David Gold. Decían David Gold en la calle.
They used to call him David Gold because of all the gold that he had in the street.
Y entonces, pues también en el Bronx igual, porque yo estaba en el Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, todos esos sitios.
Also in the Bronx, in Brooklyn and in Queens,
Y en todos esos sitios.
all those places.
Y en realidad, pues, me sentía vacío.
In reality, he just felt empty.
Muchos de las amistades míos que no estaban sirviendo al Señor, pues esperaban que yo llegara a Puerto Rico porque Llegó David, el party, y eso era un mes completo en party.
Many of the people that knew him in Puerto Rico were hoping that David will come back to Puerto Rico, because whenever David will come, it would be like a party that would last for about a month.
Y compartía con ellos, si tenían necesidades los ayudaba.
And I would go and I would spend time with them, and if they had needs, I would help them.
Muchos de ellos, pero me sentía vacío.
And he would help many of them, but the one thing is he felt empty.
Y fíjate una cosa, yo digo que hay veces que Dios tiene el propósito con una persona que lo deja pasar por un desierto, sabiendo que está pasando, que está haciendo las cosas mal.
That it's important to recognize that God has a purpose, even though we don't understand, as He allows people to do things knowing that they're wrong.
Y lo digo porque en realidad eso es lo que yo sentí.
And he says it because that's exactly how he felt.
Y eso es lo que aún todavía creí y creo, que había un propósito.
And that's what he felt, and what he believed, that there was a purpose.
Muchas personas
Many people
dicen, pero ¿cómo, si Dios te necesita a ti para ser un predicador, va a dejar que tú pases por todo eso?
But if God wants to use you, for you to be a preacher, why would God allow you to go through all those things that you went through in your life?
Yo no entendía eso.
He didn't understand that.
Pero
But
me acuerdo cuando tuve un encuentro con el Señor,
when he had an encounter with the Lord,
que era mi tío Beno, que tenía una iglesita,
with his Uncle Bino, who had a church,
y me acuerdo que él me aconsejaba mucho.
and he would give him a lot of advice.
Y un día me sentí bien vacío,
But one day he just felt totally empty, very empty.
y me acuerdo que fui a la casa de él,
And he went to his house,
y afuera hablamos,
and outside of the house we spoke.
y el Señor lo usó grandemente ese día.
And God used him greatly that day.
Porque ese día, cuando Él puso la mano sobre mí, yo sentí que el cuerpo mío se erizó completo.
Because that day when he came to pray over me, when he put his hand upon my body, I felt that my body just totally froze. I felt like I got goosebumps all over my body.
Y sentí una corriente que corría sobre mi cabeza hasta la punta de los pies.
And I felt this flow, this like electrical current that came from the top of my head all the way down to my toes.
Y en ese momento que terminé de orar,
And at that moment that he finished praying,
yo me sentí como si estuviera liberado.
I felt as if I was free.
Y me
¿Cómo
dijo,
qué edad tenías en ese momento?
ya yo estaba bastante grande, yo tenía como algunos 17, 18 años. Por ahí.
Oh, he was around 17, 18 years old. Y te sentiste de esa manera, disculpa que te interrumpí, sorry I interrupted.
Sí, me sentí como si se hubiese quitado un peso que yo tenía en los hombros que no podía cargar con él.
I felt like I got rid of all this burden, this extra heavy weight I had in my shoulders that I couldn't bear to carry.
Y fíjate una cosa, si esta persona, yo no tenía que hablar, yo me paraba porque me reconcilié y me metí en la iglesita de él, una iglesia pequeña.
It was a small church. I didn't even need to talk. I just reconciled with the Lord, and I just started attending, his church.
Pero me sentía tan y tan lleno que yo entraba por aquellas puertas de aquella iglesita pequeña, me sentía que caminaba sobre nubes.
But I felt so filled with the Lord that when I walked through those doors, I felt as if I was walking on clouds.
Y me acuerdo
And I remember
que el primo mío, el hijo de él,
that my cousin, his son,
tocaba también guitarra.
he also played the guitar,
Y yo llegaba siempre bien temprano a la iglesia.
and then he would always get to church really early.
Y el primo mío dice,
And his cousin says
era una montaña esa iglesia.
there was like a mountain. The church was in a mountain.
Y él dice que cuando venía en el carro oyó la música.
Says that he heard the car coming and he heard the music.
Y él decía que había más músicos conmigo.
And he said that there were more musicians with me.
Cuando llegó a la iglesia buscando los músicos,
When he got to the church looking for the musicians,
ya el culto había empezado y yo estaba tocando el devocional con
the service had started. He was playing the devotional,
Entonces él pues se quedó sorprendido. Dijo, no, David, aquí había más gente. Yo lo oí.
So as he was driving, he's like, he heard the music. He's like, no, there are more people playing music with David because I heard it. And then when he talked to him, he's asking him about these people, but there were no people. No había gente entonces.
No, y decía, estaban tocando una primera guitarra que se oía tan bello eso a la distancia que tenía que pues, músico ahí.
So there had to be musicians because I heard like this beautiful first guitar, and I assumed there had to be somebody else there.
Y hasta el sol de hoy, cuando fui ahora en diciembre a ver a mis padres, me lo decía.
And when he went in December now, just that same family member told him again. Ese recordatorio.
Sí.
Well, David, pues el tiempo ha avanzado. Time has flown by. Ahora mismo estamos en tus 17 años aproximadamente, ¿verdad?
18.
17, 18. Y ya salimos un poquito de algunas de las cosas, de algunas de las dificultades. We came out from some of the difficulties. Ahora solo para las personas que se unen, para que se unan con nosotros la próxima vez, so you could join us next time. De ahí en adelante, ¿todo sale bien? From there on, everything goes well?
Bueno, es como decir, la vida de ser cristiano no es fácil, porque hay muchas personas que predican, no, pues ven a los pies del Señor.
To be a Christian is not easy. People preach, oh, come to the Lord.
Yeah, tú mira que todo va a ser color de rosa.
Y tú vas a ver, you're gonna
Dios
see
te va a quitar
everything
esto.
is gonna be, color of roses, and God's gonna take this away from you, and
tienes un respaldo del Señor.
You have a backing, a support from the
Porque Él
Lord.
te cuida, te cubre bajo tu manto. Pero estamos en un mundo que es un mundo pecaminoso y donde quiera hay tentaciones y donde quiera tú puedes caer. Si tú no estás bien arreguindado, créeme que el diablo es astuto.
But we live in a very difficult time, difficult world, and if you are not paying attention, don't forget that the devil, the enemy, is very, very wise. Very astute is the word that he used. And we have to be very careful. You have to hold on tightly to Christ. Así que estaremos escuchando más de eso la próxima vez. We'll be hearing more about that next time. Vamos a hacer una oración para así terminar en este momento, y luego para concluir le voy a pedir a David que si nos puede
Amén.
Sea que nos acompañe con la misma alabanza. If he wants to share the same song, but we're going to pray. Amantísimo Dios, te damos gracias.
Amén,
Thank you, Father. Gracias, Señor, porque hasta aquí nos has guardado. Thank you, Father.
Ore por mi alma.
Gracias, Padre Jehová, por este testimonio. Thank you, Father, for this testimony, my God. Gracias, Señor. Thank you, my God.
Lo dejé al
Que sea
Señor.
edificación de nuestra vida. May be edifying to our
Y hoy
lives.
siento en mi
That we don't
alma
take things for granted, my God.
un triste lamento.
But he says that he feels the very
Y
sad
a
anguish in his
veces
life.
me encuentro
And sometimes he fights himself,
clamando al Señor.
calling out to the Lord.
Y a veces me encuentro
And sometimes he finds himself
clamando al Señor.
calling to the Lord.
Ore por mi
Pray for
alma.
my soul.
Ore por favor.
Please pray.
Sé que su
I
oración
know that your prayer,
Dios la escuchará.
God will hear it.
Ya no tengo para más.
I don't have any
No
more comments.
resisto más.
I don't know what else to do.
Por amor mi Cristo.
For your love, my Christ,
Ten de mi piedad.
please have mercy on me.
Ya no tengo para más.
I no longer have confidence.
No resisto más.
I no longer exist.
Por amor mi Cristo.
For love, my God,
Ten de mi piedad.
have mercy on me. Así que Dios les bendiga. Les dejo aquí con David.
Dios les bendiga, espero que le haya servido de gran ayuda parte de mi testimonio, este segmento. Bendiciones y busquen del Señor, que Dios se la responda.